Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of whatever it is we're doing here. Roman roads in the UK are usually buried beneath existing roads because the modern roads are typically built on top of them because the Romans picked the most efficient routes, but not the one I'm walking on right now. This is an actual Roman road. Like, this stone was laid by a Roman. This is on Wheeldale Moor, the North York Moors. Now, we're not 100% sure it was Roman, it could be Saxon, but Roman methods were used in its construction. Some people, there's a few outlying claims that it might be even Bronze Age or Neolithic in origin, but I think after reading all the research on it, this sounds like I might be fanciful. It does seem to be on the route from Causeway Roman camp near Pickering, heading towards Whitby. Now, it doesn't look like much of a Roman road. It looks like rocks covered with vegetation, grass. It's still a noticeable road. A lot of the stone has been scavenged over the centuries by people to build houses because the Romans used dressed stone on top, and it saves people from having to quarry and shape the stones themselves. So the road, it's about 45 metres wide, as you can see behind me, and there's a ditch on either side for drainage, and there's a slight convex shape to it in cross section. They reckon it was most likely built to link the Roman forts at Causeway, which is about 3 or 4 miles north of Pickering, and some other Roman fort that way. Now, I did plan to cycle along this, but apparently you're not allowed to because it's, you know, an ancient monument, even though it looks like a path. But you're not going to damage the stones because it's covered by grass. It's going to damage the grass, but you know, I didn't because I'm nice. Now, there's a section coming up which will give you an idea of the stones. Let's get across this. Actually, I'm going to walk around it. Now, here's the section where you can see a bit better. There we go. See, there's your Roman road. It was built like a traditional Roman road, and the top layer would have been flagstones, quarried and dressed flagstones with curbstones on either side. What they actually did in the 60s, they dug up all this grass. There was some local farmer who was a big archaeological fan, so this whole section of about a mile or so, he cleaned off all the vegetation and got it down to the bare stone. You could see it, which I think was what they should do now, but I guess that takes effort. So this is what's left. So they've let the grass and whatnot reclaim it. You see these stones laid by Romans, Roman legionnaires. I'm rather taken with this. So there we have the Roman road on Wheeldale Moor, or the Wheeldale Road as it's called. It's also reckoned, in legend, it's known as Wade's Causeway. So after the Romans had left and were forgotten, a local legend sprang up that the stones were laid by a giant called Wade, so that he and his wife could herd their sheep along the top of the moor. It's obviously bullshit. Right, hope you've enjoyed Wheeldale Road. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.